10 months kang nasa city jail?
Yeah, 10 months.
Lahat yun, pare, pag nag-acting ka talaga, as in, nafe-feel ko na parang yun talaga ikaw.
I'm a method actor, that's why.
How's the competition?
Stiff. Talaga, very stiff.
Alright, what's up guys? Another day. We're here with a very, very special guest, pare. My pleasure. Please welcome, guys, Jake Cuenca in the house.
Guys? What's up? Thank you for having me, brother.
Maraming salamat.
I'm really honored to be here.
Thank you so much.
Excited for this.
Yeah. Alam ko bumabagyo ngayon.
I know.
Pero we're still here, you know. Life goes on nga daw.
Beautiful store, pare.
Thank you so much.
I'm like literally, guys, I was amazed the moment I got here.
Really?
Ang galing.
Hindi pa nga
talaga.
bukas eh. Dapat binuksan natin lahat eh, no? Para makita. Joke lang.
Ang galing. And I can't wait to go here pag nandyan lahat. So
Yes.
I can't wait to see everything.
Yeah, for here naman sa store namin here sa 31 by Gentry timepieces. Most of the stocks that we have here are brand new. Unused, unworn. Siyempre, hindi man talaga siya brand new technically kasi nabili na siya ng tao.
Yeah.
Pero hindi lang nila ginamit and then they sold it to us.
Galing.
So, yan. Yun yung mga
Guys, you
stocks
guys have
namin
to
here.
check it out. It's a beautiful store here in BG.
Thank you so much, bro. Grabe yung investment namin dito. Sobrang laki. Pero sana mag-ROI agad. Mga isang taon, no?
I'm sure. Guys, what we were talking about nga kanina, sabi ko, if you want an experience when you're buying a watch, which minsan we don't get it eh. Diba? Like it's hard to buy a brand new watch, especially Rolex. Diba?
Yes.
But like sabi ko, if you want that experience, go to this store. It really is so legit. Ang ganda. The moment I got here. And so impressive, brother. Talaga.
Thank you, brother. Maraming salamat. It means so much coming
I follow
from you.
your content eh.
Really?
So I've seen you evolve. And honestly, like, this is so impressive. Ang
Thank you so
galing.
much, pare. Thank you so much. Grabe. For us, we're really overwhelmed. Everything happened in the last 18 months since we started the Gentry brand.
Yeah.
I was the Pareng Hayb lang before.
Yeah.
And then came in Pareng Cholo and Pareng G. And then later on, came in si Patrick 69. And then
Yeah.
all the team started doing, the vlogs. So, really, really happy what the team has achieved. And malayo na, pero sabi ko nga, malayo pa.
It's amazing, and to be honest, it's very aspirational. Yung sinasabi ko parang through passion for watches, through like studying social media, you're able to build something like this, which is truly amazing.
I think we found the common ground kasi.
Yeah.
Kami nila Pareng G na Pareng. We found the common ground that we were all interested at and that we all enjoy.
Yeah. Ang galing. Diba?
Yeah.
Parang it doesn't feel like work.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
There.
But more about you naman.
Okay.
Okay, more about you naman. Pare, you won't believe. And I also told this kay Gerald Anderson when I had the podcast with him. Diba? Na ang tagal ko nang nanonood sa kanya. And one thing that I always remember is yung teleserye niyo yung tayong dalawa dati.
Oh yeah, man. That's one of my favorites.
Grabe, sobrang as in pinanood ko yun from end to end. Kayo,
Wow.
ni Gerald Anderson and Coco Martino was also there.
Yeah.
Grabe. So,
It changed our lives. That me, Coco, Gerald, and Kim.
grabe kasi,
laki rin
sobra
ng-
talaga siyang nag-boom.
Yeah.
Sobrang nag-boom yung teleserye niya yun. Kasi tandang-tanda ko pa talaga yun.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. So, right now, how old are you, brother?
I'm 37, turning 38. in a month.
37, 38.
Yeah.
Very young pa, ha? Malayo pa.
Thanks, man.
Matagal pa pa namin makikita talaga. I think at least siguro another 30 years before you retire. What do you think?
Nah, like for me, honestly, like I love what I do eh. So like sabi ko, like I've been acting for 25 years now. I'm actually receiving me and Gerald were receiving our 20th year award for ABS, but for me in total 25 years. So
Congratulations on that. Yung sa award nyo sa ABS
thank
pala.
you, brother. But like what I was telling you kanina, when you're having fun with it, it all feels like kahapon lang nangyari lahat to. Like
Grabe
honestly, like everything is when you have passion for what you do, when you love what you're doing, it really never feels like work. So again, 25 years, bro, it feels like a month ago. Ganon.
Grabe. Loving acting. Have
Yeah.
you entered any school when you acted?
Yes, I did. I went to Lee Strasberg, so that's in New York. That's a school where Al Pacino went, Robert De Niro. That's
Wow.
where Marlon Brando, James Dean. So I followed my idols, my heroes. So
So talagang, at what age did you start?
Acting?
Yeah.
I started at 13.
13. But
Yeah.
what age did you find interest in acting?
Me, I would say, sabi ko, like, everyone when they enter show business, syempre, like, you enter because you want to get famous. You want to, you know what I mean? Like, as a guy, you're like, you want to get, you want to be known for something. Pero for me, parang it wasn't an easy route for me. It was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be, bro.
Okay.
Like, it was easy to enter, pero nung pagdating ko doon, it was difficult.
How's
Like,
the competition?
competition? Stiff. Talaga,
Stiff.
very stiff. But,
Really? Parang
But-
hindi naman, parang andali sa'yo eh.
hindi, but kasi nga, what people see na lang, parang what people really see is kung ano na yun sa TV eh.
Yeah.
People don't see the struggle. Diba?
Exactly.
People don't
Actually, I
see-
tell a lot of people that.
People like, by the time they see you win your first award, they didn't see how many times you lost. You know what I mean?
Tama.
And each time na you lose nga, or each time that you do have something like that, it makes you more hungry, man. Like, diba? And in acting, you can't ever compete with someone who's having fun. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you're having fun with what you're doing, it melts away a lot of like insecurity. It melts away a lot of those things na normal maramdaman sa industry
Hindi mo
namin.
kasi nararamdaman yung pagod.
No,
if you
not
really
at
like
all.
it.
Not
Kaya
at
nga, ang
all.
daming saying, di ba? If you like what you're doing, you'll never work in your life. Diba?
Exactly. You never work a day in your life. I subscribe to that, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grabe ah. So you went to New York, you studied
Yeah.
there, and then how long did it take you to study and get into the acting drama school?
When I went to drama school, like, just a short story. Sabi ko, me and Coco were actually doing a show that time, yung Ikaw Lamang. So,
You and Coco.
yeah, me and Coco.
Okay.
So, when I went to drama school, it was actually like an award-winning year for me. Like, that was one of the best years of my career. Pero, my mentor at that time, si Sherry Hill, she's playing my mom in that show. Parang, I kept asking her so many questions about acting because she's my mentor. Sabi niya sa akin, Jake, tumahimik ka na nga. Look, ang dami mong tanong, ang dami mong gustong malaman.
You have to be a curious cat, eh, di ba?
But she was an amazing mentor to me. Like, so she told me, sabi niya, you know what? The best advice I can give to you, if you want to learn, if you want to get ahead in your career even more, go to this school, Lee Strasberg. Get your reel together, get your portfolio together, send it there. And then I followed their advice, man. And then
Doon
eventually,
talaga.
like,
So,
yeah.
was there any stepping stone before going to acting and drama? Like, were you taken as a model una and then later on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I was modeling since I was 6 years old, man.
Wow. So that's that's the rabbit hole that got you
Yeah.
into the acting
Well-
and the whole show industry.
I was modeling, but my parents parang hanggang dun lang. They didn't want me to be an actor. Kasi
Okay.
parang they wanted me to finish school, ganyan. So I
course.
really had to like fight for that.
So that's the question. How did you convince your parents to start working at the age of 13 pa lang?
Bro, it was difficult. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
my parents were also, they were moving na to Spain eh. So imagine, I'm a 13-year-old kid begging my parents, Mom, once in a lifetime opportunity to, diba, all this. So pinayagan ako, and then, nung pinayagan nila ako nun, then came 5 years of struggling. So, I had all the reason to quit. Every day ka kinukulit ng magulang mo to leave for Spain. But I really wanted to do this eh. It was really parang sabi ko, I will not take no for an answer, and failure is not an option for me. So I really like muscled through that struggle.
So 13 years old, I would imagine siguro mga 11 pa lang kino-convince mo na sila.
No naman, parang ano eh, I got my break right away. When I told my manager na gusto ko na maging artista, it all happened in 1 year.
Really?
Yeah.
And that was like 13 years old ka?
I had a Globe commercial, and then
Okay.
parang because of that Globe commercial, parang the industry took notice, so they got interested. Parang ganyan.
Okay. And then how long did it take for your parents to start supporting you? And it's like, okay, I think you've decided good for yourself.
It was hard, brother. Like, sabi ko nga parang the 5 years of struggling, it's almost like you're begging your parents to basically like stay for you to continue your career. But also like 5 years of struggle means financially you're not good. You're still asking money from your parents. You're still, you know what I mean? Trying to find a way to like, make ends meet. So it's really something na like show business is not something that I just wanted. It's something I fought for. Like not just my parents, but like, like adjusting your life, like, tightening your belt when you need to. Taking smaller roles that maybe you think that
Tama.
Like I can
Yeah,
do
yeah,
so
yeah.
many bigger things than this, but I always say something is better than nothing, and you can't ever
You have
move
to be
forward.
patient, no?
And you can't ever move forward without momentum. So you always have to
Wow.
start with something, diba?
Grabe.
Yeah.
Age of 13, nag-acting ka na,
Yeah, bro.
dire-diretso na. Ano ba ginagawa ko nung 13 ako, pare? Grabe,
Bang.
no? So the experience, so you've done a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Numbers, like, ilan na ba?
I don't know.
Do you even count?
I don't count, brother. Like honestly, I once I finish a project kasi I really when I start a project, inask ko ako this. When I commit myself and dedicate myself to a project, I'm like 110% all in.
And you play the character
I
talaga.
live the character.
Kasi
Like,
I've seen a lot of your
Yeah.
shows. I've seen a lot of your movies.
Yeah.
Lahat yun, pare, pag nag-acting ka talaga, as in, nafe-feel ko na parang yun talaga ikaw.
Well, I'm a method actor, that's why. So when you say
So that's what they call the method doctor, ah?
what
Method actor?
acting.
Method acting.
But syempre like ako, like in 25 years, I really studied, you want to study everything so you can come up with your own, your own process, right?
Okay.
But for me, the school that I went to is a method acting school. So when I commit myself to a role or a character, I really go all in, diba? So, but once I'm finished with a project, I really leave it behind. I never look back. I try to move forward and like I
Okay.
don't ever look back.
So
again.
do you watch your own movies?
Yes, I
and
do.
show
I do.
every time?
I believe, bro, like I believe in show business. You have to be your own fan first. Because if you don't believe in yourself, none of them will believe in you.
Tama.
So you have to start like that.
That's nice.
Kailangan mo buhatin sarili mong bangko. You know what I mean? Like you have to watch yourself. You have to see where you go wrong. You have to know what to refine. Maraming like, in 25 years, because I went to school and had my own experiences, marami akong dinibunk na stock knowledge from over the years. Parang you have to be able to think for yourself as an artist and
Okay.
create your own rules. You know what I mean?
Sobrang ano.
So, in
Hindi ko
25
ma-imagine sarili ko kasi. Huh.
Doing something
Grabe
like that.
acting lab. Well,
It's
I
fun,
think
bro. Like,
it's fun.
Yeah, it's
fun.
It's
Definitely,
man.
it's fun. Especially when you're acting and nandun ka talaga and you're in the climax of your emotions.
Yeah.
Tapos biglang cut and then you have to go back to where you are. Parang,
That's the hard part. Like
that is.
I'll be honest with you. Like kahit saan acting school ka pumunta sa mundo, like they'll teach you all the techniques. They'll teach you everything to to come up with an award-winning performance. But the hardest thing to teach is to let go. The detachment afterwards. Kaya that's why for me, as difficult, I had like conversations with Baron and Baron Geisler.
Yeah, Baron Geisler. Oh,
Sina
naman.
JM De Guzman. So,
Yes.
all of us have a common denominator that we all went through some sort of mental health or addiction type problem. With
Really?
alcohol or ganyan. And
Is
tell
it because of the work and then of course, kasi full
I
of
think so.
emotions
Like,
kayo eh.
I'll share something with you very interesting that I was talking to both of them with. Parang, it's hard when when you're a child actor like us, like
Okay.
12, 13 years old, you're doing it. Parang, you throw a tantrum in a sequence, the director saying, very good, ang galing mo. You're getting mad, you're getting mad in sequences, you're getting pat on the back for that. Then, the schedule is relentless. You're doing this daily. So you're building habits, diba? And in a weird way, like I was telling the two, sabi ko in a weird way, because you do it so much, you start to believe the fairy tale that we're creating. But it's not applicable in real life. That's what you realize when you get older.
Is there any point in your career that you were playing a role sa movie or sa TV series and then you took it home with you?
Took it
that
home.
that character became really a part of you na sa sobrang ginaganapan mo talaga yung
ako
character na yun.
I always have a good takeaway with every role. Kahit kontrabida pa man ako, or like if I'm playing a really bad guy, like I always have a really good takeaway from it. Like I did one role with Gerald. We did a show called Ikaw Lang Iibigin. I couldn't be further from a triathlete. I'll tell you, like people were questioning kung bakit ako yung kinast dito. Kasi this guy's a party guy. He shouldn't be like casted as a triathlete at the time. But because of that role, you commit and you dedicate. I ended up being a real triathlete. I won a race in both first place. Imagine, this is like Iron Man.
Kaya
So
nga eh.
the things that you can do if you set yourself, if you put a purpose to yourself. Like that's why for me I do love acting. Kasi it challenges me. There's things na parang I really couldn't believe na I can do, na I ended up doing. Like, I'll tell you, in that role, day one na, where me and Gerald are in a pool in Celebrity near Ateneo, I was drowning in this pool.
Bakit? Di ka marunong
Di ako magaling lumangoy. Like,
Okay.
I was drowning. And then, 3 months, 4 months after that, kasi tinatawanan nila ako, di ba? Oh my God, he's so funny. I said, mark my words. Before we end the show, I'm gonna win a triathlon. And I did. So
was that still part of the show, yung winning triathlon? Or
well, like I said, parang parang even after the show, parang it's habits that I took with me for the rest of my life. I run every day. I work out every day.
wow.
Like, let's say I go through like, going back to what I was telling you with Baron and JM, it's really difficult to find a therapist for what we're doing or a psychiatrist because like they'll never understand. They'll never truly understand. Like let's say, you go to a therapist and say, hey guy, I just did a rape scene yesterday and I had to kill the guy in the end of the scene or the girl or whatever. What does a therapist tell you? It just give you meds. So that's why I say, parang,
Ang hirap nga nun, no?
mahirap siya talaga. But that's why I say, like, when us artists, when we talk about it, kami rin lang yung who kind of understand each other. So it's something na I say, like, with acting, you can go to any school, they'll teach you all the techniques, but the art of detachment is something you have to learn on your own.
Wow.
But it's also applicable in anything in life.
Pero you're considered na pare a veteran na when it comes to acting and showbiz, di ba? So if you were given a role, kunyari today, tomorrow, or ganito na lang, what's you think the time span that has to be given to you for you to prepare for a character?
A role?
Kasi
Well,
physically pare at saka emotionally, you have to train yourself and adjust.
Well, I'll give you some context. Yung show ko ngayon on Netflix, actually I uploaded already. What Lies Beneath.
Yes,
Nasa Netflix
What Lies
ngayon.
Beneath, yeah.
Yeah, that one, like the whole process of that, I really went to Mandaluyong City Jail for 10 months. I immersed there for 10 months straight.
10 months kang nasa
Well,
city jail?
yeah, 10 months. The whole
Natulog ka
process.
doon sa loob?
Hindi. Of
naman.
course,
Sorry.
Hindi, of course, like,
Nagulat lang ako.
I had to compromise kasi they had to keep the environment safe for me.
Okay.
So my window for Mandaluyong City Jail was just 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. every day. It's open for me, pero 4 to 7 a.m. So sometimes I'd go there 5 days a week, every day. 5 days a week or 6 days a
Shoot
week.
na agad ng
No, this is preparation. It's just
10 months
me
preparation?
going there, reading my script, rehearsing it in front of the inmates, me interviewing inmates about their experiences, me like absorbing everything that's going on around me. It's me building that life na 14 years siyang kinulong sa loob ng kulungan for something he didn't do. So, how do you create that? I've never been in jail.
Kailangan mo i-download yung team, no?
Then, I also tell like other actors, sinasabi ko sa iba na it's something na I don't come from a really bad childhood. So, it's something that you need to create for yourself. Lalo na if you're playing a role like this. So for me, parang yung 10 months, and really, originally 6 months naman plano ko talaga. But because of delays, sabi ko, why will I stop? Sabi ko, I'm already here. I'm already have an idea. I already want to execute something. Why am I gonna let go? Maybe just do it for 10 months till we start shooting. So that's what I did.
Grabe.
And sabi ko, just to add to that, like, that's also the beauty of like what we do Kasi parang, sabi ko, I would never do that in real life. Never do that in real life. You know what I mean?
Oo.
I would never do that in real life, but because a role was given to me and I did it, it changed my perspective. It
So
changed
tingin
how
mo
I
ba
see
parang
things.
talagang nai-embed mo na yung ganung character to the point na it becomes an experience?
Sabi ko nga, like, like when they talk about what lies beneath with me, like when I see like comments or like when people go up to me about my role there, they say it's my eyes. Kasi it's, diba, like, it contrasts to Batang Quiapo. It's more like bigger and we're like, you know what I mean? Big moments, big
family
events,
ka,
diba?
big events,
Big
yeah.
things. Here it's more subtle, diba? So it's opposite of what we're doing there. So
Nagagawa mo to
sabay, yeah.
simultaneously?
Like yesterday I was doing What Lies Beneath and then the day before I was doing Batang Quiapo. Parang Monday,
How do you
Wednesday,
install?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Batang Quiapo, then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, What Lies Beneath. It's been my life for the past 6 months.
So you work every day?
Yeah. Sundays, may only free day with you.
Curious lang Really?
Yeah.
Kanina?
Yeah, of course I wanted to do this with you, brother. So like I really a lot of
Uy,
time
thank
for
you talaga.
this.
Grabe, galing pa pala sa show. Galing ka pa sa set.
Yesterday, yeah. Yesterday,
Okay.
Antipolo.
So usually, how many hours do you work in a day?
16 hours.
16
Yeah,
hours?
16 hours, but brother, mind you, I'll tell you the truth. Diba? This version of show business that we have now, for me, it's easy. Kasi back in the day, like 10 years, 15 years ago, there was no clock. Like 24 hours round the clock. I'm sure you've heard stories of
Yes,
this, right?
of course.
24 hours, diretso ka na sa kabila. Like, you can't guarantee anymore like quality kasi you don't have any sleep. You're tired, di ba?
Yeah, kasi
So,
yung pag-acting pare, it needs a lot of energy.
yeah, focus, actually.
Focus,
A lot of
energy,
focus, stamina.
Yeah.
Focus. But sabi ko, this version of show business, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's a lot easier from what we came from before. Like if you ask Coco or Gerald what we used yung schedule namin dati, that was hard. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like wala ka ng oras for yourself. Like uwi ka ng bahay, ligo, diretso ka na sa set.
16 hours pa nga lang per day. Paano ka magkakaroon ng...
16 hours pero parang sigurado naman like if you have something the next day, like for me, they have to give me 8 or 9 hours of sleep eh. Like my turnaround time. So I take that seriously. Pag uwi ko ng bahay, tulog na ako agad. I sleep 8 hours. I run first before going to the set. I work out. So if it's what lies beneath, I have to drain myself a little bit more because I have to be thin there. Batang
my.
Kappa, I have to lift a bit of weight so I can be a little bit bigger. Kasi action ginagawa namin doon. So it's really a big commitment.
Grabe, no? 16 hours a day.
Yeah, si Kat, my makeup artist, sees this daily.
So you only have 8 hours for yourself.
Yeah.
6 to 7 hours doon tulog ka. 1 hour nagpe-prepare ka. How important is personal life?
Me,
And
bro.
taking personal breaks from time to time.
And that, for me, I'm really looking forward. Like, for me, at the end of like these 2 projects, I really plan to reward myself. Like,
Wow.
plano na ako.
Saan?
I'm working out, like it's stuff. Like, I mean, I'm planning, like everyone knows in the set, I'm planning to buy a car soon. And then I have plans of like, yun na nga, like maybe traveling after the show. Like, ako naman, I work hard, but I do reward myself hard and I play hard too. So,
Well, with the amount of work that you're doing each day,
Yeah.
I think you deserve it.
and for me,
Parang-
kasi like, I don't drink alcohol anymore. So parang, like I said, parang like for me, it's not like, I reward, before kasi, when I was younger, and there's nothing wrong with this, you know, when you're younger, you have to celebrate everything. Small goals, small everything. But the older you do get, you save that reward for the end talaga eh, when you accomplish your goal. And when you accomplish that goal, like you realize in that path na parang, yes, you're gonna reward yourself with this special thing, but that goal was more special than anything. Understand? Parang to accomplish the mission or like to finish a project with everything intact, everyone's praising you, maybe you even win an award in the end of this thing, opens doors for more projects, opens doors for more movies, more TV shows, more respect, more trust, more people know you. That truly is the reward of being an actor. Like, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, of course, like the car, the watch, everything feels great. Pero the feeling of the satisfaction of accomplishing what you wanted to accomplish, nothing compares to that. Talaga
On a
for me.
personal level to or dapat may
I think-
external affirmation from people?
For me, I think it's more.
We all know that you're very interested in watches. I don't know if kilala mo si Uncle Sam?
Oh,
Sa Laguna?
Laguna?
Yeah.
Sa New Valley,
yes,
bro.
Yes. Biruin nyo guys, ako yung nagre-reklamo sa work ha.
Yeah.
Me ha. Eh lahat nga sila nagre-reklamo gano'n ako workaholic.